Many of us come to India, we're looking for freedom. We want that complete mental freedom. We want that incredible wisdom of the sages that we've heard about. Well, this simple practice that runs like a chain of golden mountains throughout all of human history, this simple practice to rest repeatedly for short moments, repeated many times until it becomes automatic. This is what has given more people absolute freedom than the total of all practices put together, all other practices put together. Those who have realized the nature of their being would only be a fraction of those who have found it through imperturbable rest. Now, it's very easy. We'd all agree on that. And very straightforward. Very straightforward. We don't have to change any of our thoughts, emotions, or experiences. We don't have to adopt the thoughts, emotions, and experiences of historical figures. We don't have to do any of that. The all-encompassing expanse is so compassionate and benevolent that whatever the appearances are, they are appearances of compassion and benevolence. That's how compassionate and benevolent the all-inclusive expanse is. When we rest repeatedly as all of our own appearances, no matter what they may be, and no matter what we've described them to be in the past, when we just rest without allowing ourselves to be distracted with all the stories, the epics, the monumental tomes of personal identityhood, we just rest and allow all that to naturally settle out. Wisdom becomes more and more obvious. Very easy, very straightforward. Nothing needs to change, nothing whatsoever. Just rest and the ease of being in all situations without distraction by appearances, without seeking anything in appearances. Last night I was having a conversation with someone who's lived here a long time, first as a hermit and now in a ashram as a swami, and the person was lamenting the changes in the area. He said, oh, you know, when I came here so long ago, it was just a small place, and it was filled with sages or seekers, and everyone who was here was either a sage or a seeker. And he said, you know, the holy Ganga, this is such a special place in the world. Wouldn't you agree that the holy Ganga is such a special place? And now everything has changed, and all these people that come here, they don't care about seeking at all. They are just here to have a good time. And he said, you know, don't you see it this way, that this is such a special place? And I just said, you know, every place is so special. It's so special. Every place, no matter where it is so awesomely beautiful. And no matter what appears, it will vanish. The law of impermanence applies to everything. Everything will change. Everything will vanish naturally. And what hasn't appeared, it will appear. So all of these things that were going on here at one time, they've all vanished. And there are other things appearing now. And so, you know, today, where do spiritual seekers gather? Where is this holy river today? It's the internet. That's where spiritual seekers are gathering now, right? The holy river of the internet. What an expression, what a manifestation. Talking about cities and powers, what a manifestation is the internet. Something that we have manifested out of wisdom that connects all human beings everywhere, with no need to have any kind of intervention from governments or anything. phones. We can pick up, we can call anyone anywhere. Today you can go to remote parts of Tibet and the monks are there on their cell phones, you know, or anywhere else, Africa. People have no food to eat and they have their cell phones. So, you know, we have this web of communication that has come about that is such a marvelous manifestation. And this is our holy river that we're all gathered around, the sages and the seekers too. Very important. So we don't need to get stuck anywhere. Stainless flawlessness, forever wisdom, has never gotten stuck anywhere. It doesn't stick to history, and it doesn't stick to historical figures. It doesn't stick anywhere. There's nowhere for it to stick. So when we are just completely at ease with all appearances, then we don't get stuck anywhere. We don't need to get stuck in any of our belief systems, no matter how elevated we believe them to be, or no matter how many people might believe them. We relax into that which is beyond convention, beyond all these conventional descriptions of this or that, the descriptions of humankind as having something that is irrevocably flawed about it and that is governed by different doctrines such as karma or reincarnation or original sin or sin altogether. You know, what does this word mean, sin or karma or reincarnation or any of it? It just means that we haven't rested, that's all. That's all it means.